Hi everyone, thank you guys so much for joining me today on the mat. My name is Alyssa. This is going to be a full body Pilates workout. The equipment that I'm going to be utilizing today is a set of dumbbells and just your beautiful fine selves on your mat. Again, it's going to be a full body Pilates workout. My name is Alyssa, so if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. Maybe give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And if you like what you see, I would love to keep having you guys come back here on the mat as we just continue on our love and our practice of Pilates. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead, like I said, 2 dumbbells, but to begin, we're only going to need 1 dumbbell to begin. But before we go ahead and have that dumbbell, just go ahead and if it feels good on your knees, you're always welcome to come back on your bums if that feels good for you. I'm just sitting here on my knees. I'm going to place one hand over my heart, one hand over my stomach. Let's just go ahead and connect to our bodies here, wherever time of day that we're going to be going ahead and joining me on the mat. With my eyes closed, just go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in through that nose. Open up the mouth, sighing it on out. Go ahead and take another nice big deep breath in through that nose. Feeling those lungs expand, feeling those shoulders rise. Open up the mouth, exhale. Feeling those rib cages collapse. Those shoulders relax out of that neck here. Going to the cadence of your own breath, just taking a moment to recenter and regroup prior to getting into the work that we're going to be doing today on our mat. Good. We're going to go ahead and take 2 more breaths for me here before we go ahead and get started. Go ahead and take a nice big inhale here through that nose. Open up the mouth, exhale, letting go of any negativity that is weighing you down. Last and final one, go ahead and take a nice big inhale here. Open up the mouth, exhale, letting it all go. If those eyes were closed, begin to blink them open as you wiggle those fingertips and begin to roll out those wrists. Good. Maybe rolling that neck in one direction. Begin to roll it the opposite direction, just warming it up, bringing awareness to our mat here with movement. When you're ready, you're going to come back center if you were down on those bums. We're going to actually go ahead and come down to our right arm, our right forearm. We're going to send those booties down. We're going to take 1 dumbbell in our left hand. Those feet are going to come in line with those booties here. Our forearm is going to be parallel to the top of our mat. Okay? You're going to have a nice dumbbell in that hand. Again, if you don't want to use any of the dumbbells throughout today's class, you don't have to. All right, energy is finding length here through the crown of the head. We're just going to take that weight here in that left hand. We're going to begin to row that weight across our body and then release it on out. Good. So we're just rowing it across that body and then releasing it on out here. It's coming across that chest. You're bringing that weight up to that left shoulder and then you release it on out. Lots of dynamic movements today throughout today's class. Lots of upper body, lots of lower body. Oh, we're touching every single body part here. Lots of dynamic movement today. If your neck begins to bother you at any time, you're more than welcome to go ahead and look down towards your mat. Good. As you continue to row, can you go ahead and send that left leg along down on your mat? Good. From here, in 4, we're going to go ahead and press that left arm along all the way up towards the ceiling. In 3, in 2, this next one here, you're going to begin to press it on up as it reaches up towards the ceiling, bending it back in as it lowers down to your mat. Pressing it on up, releasing it on out. Good. Finding strength here, finding that length as you press that left arm all the way up towards the ceiling and then lowering it back down. In 5, we're going to go ahead and incorporate that lower half of the body. In 3, in 2, we're going to raise up those hips. In 2, this next one here, as you begin to press it on up, you're going to find that strength here as you lift up those hips off of the mat. And then as you bend it back down, lowering that left hand down towards the mat, you lower down those hips. Lifting up those hips as you press it on up with those left arms, and then lowering it back down. Good. Pressing it on up, engaging that waist here. Feeling those arms really begin to fire up. Yes. In 8, when we press it on up and those hips lift, we're going to see if then we can go ahead and lift that left leg on up to the ceiling as well. In 3, in 2, you guys got it. This next one, as you begin to press it on up, can you begin to float that left leg up towards the ceiling? Good. And as you lower down, can you tap the mat down with those left toes, lowering down those hips with that left arm tapping down towards the mat? Good. Let's go ahead and repeat that motion here. Pressing everything on up, lowering it back down. Good. Pressing it on up, lowering it back down. Oh, we're getting right into it today. We were not playing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, hold it here, hold it here. With that left leg only, can you begin to lower it down towards the mat? Good, and then can you lift it back on up? Good. Can you lower it down, tapping the mat, and then lifting it back on up? Good. I need 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold that left leg high. Can you give me tiny little hip dips with those hips, dropping it down, lifting it on up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, lowering it back down towards your mat. Excellent work. All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and face our mat, flipping it on over here so that palm still has that weight in it. You're going to find a nice little assisted push-up here. So you're going to find length through the crown of the head as you have those knees bent. Those shins are going to be down on the mat here. Good. So you're going to find and press that right palm down into the mat. You're going to begin to row it on back with that weight and then releasing it on out. Okay? Rowing it back, releasing it on out. Good. 8, 7, you're not here for long. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it back here. Can you begin to press it on back with that palm? With that left arm, can you bend it back in? Releasing it back down towards the mat. All right, let's go ahead and combine everything together. You're going to give me that row. Tricep kick back, bending it in, releasing it on out. Row it back, press, bend, release. Good. Row, press, bend, release. Good. I need 5 more. Whew. Full body shakes today. Give me 4. Give me 3. Give me 2. This next one here, releasing it on out. Go ahead and bring those knees underneath those hips here. Good. So from here, go ahead and lose that weight here. From here, you're just going to lose that weight from that left palm. From here, you're going to find a nice bear hold. So go ahead and tuck those toes here, and you're going to begin to lift up those hips as those shins hover the ground. Hold it here. Hold. Good. I need 8. We step it on back for a nice high plank in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Begin to send that right leg back behind you. Send that left. Finding length here through the crown of the head. Hold it. My air is kicking on, so if you guys hear it, I apologize, but it does get toasty in here. Good. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you go ahead and lower it down to those forearms here? Try not to rock those hips. So you're just down on those forearms. You're still holding into that plank. Good. Rib cage is pulling in. Gaze is down to the mat in front of you. You're going to alternate those knees tapping the mat here. In 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, begin to tap it. 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left. Good. I need 8, 7, 6. I feel the shake. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it for 8, 7, 6. Gaze is down in front of you. Energy shooting out from the crown of the head down through those heels. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, drop it down. Find a nice child's pose. Excellent work. Go ahead and grab onto a dumbbell in either hand, okay? If you need a drink, grab a drink, towel off if you need it. All right. Go ahead and grab a weight in either hand. You're going to come up in the middle of your mat if you're not already there. You're going to find these weights in either hand, palms are facing in. You're going to send those palms back on top of those heels, okay? From here, you're going to begin to find length through the crown of the head, and you're going to begin to press from those shoulders all the way up into a nice overhead press here. You're going to bring the dumbbells back to those shoulders as those hips go back over top of those heels. Begin to press it on up, lowering it back down, sending those hips back, dumbbells lower to your shoulders, overhead press, lift from those hips. Good. Press, press, press. Getting that heart rate up. Told you guys lots of dynamic movements today. Lots of challenges. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're going to have those hips high in 3, and 2. This next one, overhead press. Good. Can you lower down those dumbbells to your shoulders? Can you go ahead and punch it to the right, opposite across the body? Can you go ahead and lower it down over to the right-hand side with that left arm? Good. Lowering it back down with those hips. Good. Let's go ahead and rotate those. So right arm reaches over across to the left-hand side as you press it on up. Lower it back down. Press it on over to the right-hand side of that body with that left arm. Bring that left hand back on top of that shoulder. Send those hips back. Pressing it on up, reaching that right arm up across over to the left-hand side, lowering it down, reaching across with that left arm over to the right-hand side of the body. Bring that dumbbell back down to the shoulders. So as you lift it up, it goes 1, 2, lower back down. 1, 2, lower back down. 1, 2, lower back down. Yes. 8, 7, 6. You guys got it. 5, 4, 3. We go back into both hands. And 2. This next one, both hands right here. Press it up, send it back. Press it up, send it back. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring those dumbbells down to the shoulders. Can you go ahead and step that left foot through? Good. Now, pressing that weight now down to that left. You're going to tuck those right toes, and you're going to begin to lift and lengthen with those arms, bringing that right knee to your chest. Good. You're going to bring those weights back down to those shoulders. You're going to send that right foot back behind you, finding the ground with that right knee. Send that left foot back behind you. Can you go ahead and swing that right foot back in front of you, okay? Finding strength here, rooting down through that right heel. You're gonna tuck those left toes. You got a nice overhead press, bringing that left knee to your chest, bringing those weights down, sending that left knee back down to the mat, reaching that right leg back behind you, stepping that left foot forward. Right knee to your chest as you overhead press. Send it on back. Send that left foot back behind you. Right foot comes in front. Good. 8. This is not meant for speed. Focus on something in the room. 7. 6. Give me 5. You're going to have that right knee to your chest. In 4. 3. In 2. This next one, you're gonna have that right knee to your chest. Hold it here, little tiny pulses up and up and up and up. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5. You're gonna send that right foot back behind you. In 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and bring those weights down to those shoulders. Sending that right leg back behind you as far as you can get it. Palms come down on the outside of that left leg here, your left leg. You're gonna go ahead and row it back and then release it on out. Row it back, bring those weights back towards those hips, releasing it on out. Row it back, release, row it back, release. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You guys are doing so well. Give me 3, 2. This next one, as you release it on out, become light. It's like a pendulum. Like those weights are really going to be pulling you down. And you're going to find the ground with both those dumbbells as they frame the outside of that left foot. That left leg stays nice and bent. You're going to begin to float that right leg back behind you. Good. Can you tap the mat down with that right leg? Can you lift it back on up behind you? Tapping the mat down and then lifting it back on up. Go tap, lift, tap, lift. Good. I need 8, 7. Gaze is down in front of you, not towards those toes. Give me 6. Stay strong in that standing leg. Give me 5, 4, 3. Do not forget to breathe. Give me 2. You're going to hold that right leg high behind you. This next one, holding that right leg long behind you. Good. Toes are pointed. Energy shooting from those toes. Go ahead and give me little tiny pulses up and up and up and up. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that right leg long behind you. Can you go ahead and give me tiny little circles with that right toe? You're drawing a nice smiley face. Breathe. We're not going to let it out just yet because guess what? We have the other side to give me those tiny little circles in 3, 2. This next one, let's go ahead and rotate the opposite direction with those circles. Oh my goodness. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, go ahead and lower down that right leg, finding the mat with that right knee. Go ahead and swing that left foot back behind you. You're going to go ahead now and come onto those left side of those booties, and you're going to come down onto your left forearm. We have the other side. Oh my goodness. I have a knot there. I'm going to go ahead and flip it on over to the other side of my mat just so I can see your beautiful faces right through the screen. I see all the work that you're doing, and you're doing fabulous, fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Who invited me? All right, so your form is going to be parallel to the top of your mat. Remember, to begin, we only need the 1 dumbbell. I'm like 10-second Tom from 51st Dates, so I really hope I remember everything. Sometimes I don't go around the world because I have the worst memory. I don't know why. I used to have such a great memory, and now I don't. Your right hand is gonna have that dumbbell. Your feet are gonna be in line with those booties to begin. Roll the shoulders out of your neck. Begin to brush that right dumbbell past that chest. Release it on out. Row it, release it. Good. Beautiful job, you guys. You guys are doing fabulous. I already know. I see all the hard work that you guys do each and every single time on your mat. And if you're new here, I know that the work that you're putting in here today is really, really good work. This class is never easy. I say this class. Every single time that you show up on your mat, it is never easy. I'm thinking that I'm in person with you, but I kind of am, aren't I? Wink, wink. I don't know. Good. Row it up. Release it on out. Staying strong in that left shoulder here as we row it up, and then releasing it on out. Good. In 4. We're just going to extend that right leg long. In 3. In 2. This next one, let's go ahead and send that right leg along. Continuing to row it and then release it. Row it and then release it. Good. We're really hitting everything here. We're hitting those waists. We're hitting those legs. We're hitting those glutes. We're definitely hitting up that upper body with those back and shoulders. Okay. In 5. In 4, we're going to go ahead and press it on up with those right arms up towards the ceiling. In 3. In 2. This next one, let's go ahead and overhead press it. Beautiful job. Bending it in, releasing it on out. If at any time, again, you guys feel that tension in your neck, go ahead and look down towards the mat. You're gonna maybe feel that one side is a little bit more fatigued than the other. I definitely feel like this side is a little bit more fatigued, but that's probably because we've already been working this arm a little bit. Good. Pressing it on up, releasing it on out. Good. In 8, we're going to lift up those hips as we press it on up towards the ceiling and then lower them back down to the mat as we lower down that right palm with the weight down towards the mat. Tongue-tied. Good. Actually, that was really bad. In 3. In 2. This next one here is begin to press it on up, lifting up those hips here, and then lowering it back down. Ooh, now I feel the shakes. Pressing it on up, lowering it back down. Lifting it on up, lowering it back down. You guys got it. 8, 7. We're going to incorporate that right leg as it lifts up off the mat as we press it on up and raise up those hips. In 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, find your grounding, find your grounding. Do not sink it down into that shoulder. I have a tendency to do that. You might see me trying to correct myself here, and that's why. This next one, as we go ahead and press everything on up, right leg lifts on up to the ceiling with those hips, lower everything back down. Good. Lifting it on up, lowering it back down. Lift, release, lift, release. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold everything lifted here. Hold everything lifted here. Hold it here. Begin to lower down that right leg, lifting it back on up. Tap the mat down, lifting it on up. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, hold that right leg high here. Little tiny hip dips here with those hips. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, releasing it on out, coming into a nice 4-point position. Right hand still has that weight. You're going to press that left palm down into the mat. You're going to find that nice little assisted plank here. Those knees are down. Shins are down, finding length here through the crown of the head. You're staying strong in that left arm here. You're going to begin to row it back with that right arm and then release it on out. Row it back, release, Row it back, release. Good. Row, release, row, release. You guys are doing excellent, excellent work. In 3, we got that tricep kick back. In 2, this next one, hold it back here. Can you press it on back with that right arm, bending it in, releasing it out to the mat. Good. Row it back, press, bend, release, row, press, bend, release, row, press, bend, release. For 5, for 4, for 3, right, left arm is shaking. Give me 2. This next one, bending it back in. Go ahead and come on up to all 4s here. With all 4s, you're going to lose that weight. Shoulders are going to be stacked over top of those wrists. Knees are going to be right underneath those hips here. You're going to begin to tuck those toes. As we begin to tuck those toes, we're going to lift up those hips and come into a nice bear hold. Hold it here. Hold it. Shins are parallel to the ground. Gaze is in between those hands. You have a flat back. Your core is engaged. Rib cage is in. Hold it. In 8, you're going to send that right leg back behind you. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, send that right leg back behind you. Go ahead and send that left. You're in that high plank here. Hold it. Find strength and stillness here. Good. Hold it here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, don't let out that plank. You're going to come down to those forearms. Try not to rock those hips. You're down on your forearms. You're still holding in that plank here. Finding length through the crown of the head. Good. Your core is engaged. Breathe. In 4, we're going to go ahead and alternate those knee taps to the ground. In 3, in 2, this next one, tap it 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left. I need 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, full body shakes here. In 3, 2, this next one, drop it down. Find a nice child's pose, sending those bums on back, feeling the stretch within that spine. Good, so now you're going to be down on those knees. You're going to grab both those dumbbells in either hand. Good, so you're in a nice seated position. Those bums are back down onto those heels. Grab a weight in either hand. From here, you're going to bring those weights over to those shoulders. Continue to have a nice, beautiful inhale, and then exhale, letting it all go. You guys got this. You're more than halfway through here. So from here, we're going to go ahead and begin to press from those hips as we overhead press with those weights above those heads. Arms come in line with those ears. Send those bumps back as we lower down those dumbbells to our shoulders. Go ahead and press, release, press, release, lift. Good. Beautiful job, you guys. You guys are looking so strong. I just know it. Yes. If you're enjoying it so far, give it a thumbs up. If you're here, you can even comment, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm surviving. That's what you should say. I'm still surviving. Good. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, hold those arms up above. Good. Lower down those weights down to those shoulders. You're going to go ahead and punch it over to the left-hand side above those heads with that right arm. Bring that right arm back down towards that right shoulder. Press that left arm over to the right side of that body with that left arm. Bring that left dumbbell down to that shoulder. Send those hips back behind you. Let's go ahead and repeat that motion. Right. Bring it back down. Left. Bring it back down that shoulder. Send those hips back. Lift up those hips, one right, one left. Send those bums back, good. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Does everybody like that sound? Pew, pew. Caw-caw. I don't know. Just making any noises, any sounds. Probably should just do the breath. Yeehaw. You could even do the cowboy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We go back to the beginning. This next one, send those hips back, overhead press both arms. Send it back, press, send it back, press. Good. 8, getting that heart rate up. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, you're going to go ahead and have those weights by those shoulders. You're going to swing that right foot around you. Good. You're going to find strength here within that right leg. You're going to begin to press it on up, bringing that left knee up towards that chest. Good. From here, lower down those weights to those shoulders. Finding the mat with that left knee. Send that right leg back behind you. Send that left foot forward now. And when you're ready, go ahead and drive that right knee up to that chest with that overhead press. Dropping it down, sending that left foot leg back behind you. Swing that right leg up. Woo! There we go. Focus on something on the ground. I'm telling you guys, I'm terrible with names, and my balance is some days it's super strong, and then some days I'm like, what am I doing? Okay? No shame. It just goes to show you, I am not a robot. I feel the shake and I feel the burn just as much as you do. Pilates is a practice. It is okay. 8. That right leg is going to stay up. In 7. In 6. In 5. In 4. In 3. In 2. Let's go ahead. Last one here. Hold it here. Hold it here. Good. A little tiny pulses up with that right leg. Lift it up and up and up and up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and drop those weights down to the mat. Go ahead and swing that left leg back behind you. Send that right foot back on up. Go ahead and give me that nice overhead press here. Go ahead and pulse up that left knee up to that chest. Press it up and up and up and up. I was too busy yapping and we ended on the wrong foot last time. So we're gonna go ahead and get those nice extra knee to chest here. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, you're gonna find strength here. You're going to bring those weights down in front of you as you begin to send that left leg back behind you. Finding length, bringing those dumbbells down on the outside of those right legs, framing it on out. Good. You're finding length as much as you can with that left leg back behind you. Right knee is bent. You're going to begin to lift up that left leg. Go ahead and tap the mat down. Lifting it on up, tapping it down. Lifting it on up, tapping it down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. I need 8, 7, 6. You guys are almost there. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that left leg back behind you. Hold it there. Can you give me little tiny 1-inch movements up and up as we burn out that right glute here? Good. Don't look down towards your toes. Look down in front of you. Good. 8, 7, 6. We're not done. Still finding length here. Make sure that that left leg isn't lowering any down. You're not slacking. In 3, 2. This next one here, hold that left leg here. Remember, we have those circles. So tiny little circles in and in and in. It doesn't really matter how you rotate it. Oh, my Lanta, I am shaking. Just as long as you're giving me those circles, and we're gonna rotate the opposite direction in 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and begin to rotate the opposite direction here with those left legs. Rotate the opposite direction. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, finding the mat with that left knee. Lower down those weights. Beautiful job, you guys. All right, go ahead and lose those weights. You're gonna meet me up in that nice high plank here. This is the final finisher. Find that nice high plank. Holding it here, finding strength and stillness. You're holding it here. Good. From here, the energy is shooting out from the crown of the head through those heels. Your gaze is down in between those hands. All right, you ready? We're gonna tap it one right, one left with those feet in 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's plank jack it. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Stay low, stay controlled. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. In 4, we're gonna tap it. 3, 2. This next one, let's tap it. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's plank jack it right here, right now. Out, in, out, in. Whew. Yes, you can. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here in the high plank. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes, you can. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Begin to slowly bend in those triceps as you untuck those toes. Finding a nice stretch here as you baby cobra it on out, maybe looking up towards the ceiling. And when you're ready, you can forward fold it on down. Bringing those hands by your sides, resting your cheek onto that mat, letting that heart rate come down. Refinding your breath here. Bringing those arms down by your sides. Just refinding that nice, steady breath. Beautiful job. And when you're ready, bring those hands underneath those palms. Go ahead and press it on up. And go ahead and send those hips back. Bringing those knees to the width of the mat as you find a nice child's pose here. Reaching those arms, it feels really, really good here. And when you're ready, slowly come on up and meet me in a nice seated position. Oh my goodness. I don't know what came over me today. I say that every time. All right, we have 2 breaths, and then you are out of here. You're in that nice seated position. We have 2 breaths. Go ahead and take a nice big inhale. Breathing in all that positive energy. Exhale, letting it all go. Last and final one. Go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Palms come together up at the top. You exhale as you bring it down to heart center. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on the mat. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than sharing my love of Pilates with each and every single one of you. Thank you guys so much. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Like I said, these classes are never easy, and you guys should be so proud of the work that you've been doing and always put into your mat. I'm certainly so proud of you. If you haven't already, again, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment if you liked it. If you like 40-minute videos, go ahead and let me know. If you want shorter, longer, please let me know. I always welcome the feedback, constructive feedback, always. If not, then I cannot wait to see you guys next time on the mat here. Again, my name is Alyssa, and I'll see you next time. Bye.